what matters most in life is that you define yourself as a soul. What is your soul? About this in today's video on how to live, knowledge and skills needed to create the life you want, to have the best experience of life possible. And what is yourself? In my previous videos I already spoke about what is yourself, how to define yourself. How do you define yourself as a soul? Define yourself as a soul. You are a soul. What does that mean, that you are a soul? That means that you go inside yourself, sit in here and observe everything. Observe thoughts come and go, observe feelings come and go, observe everything come and go. Whatever it is, whichever way it is, you sit in here, you observe all this, and you're totally unaffected. Because everything is just perfect. Everything is just the way it needs to be. This is you as a soul. As a soul, you are eternal. You're not born and you do not die. You're part of many cycles of births and deaths, but it is not you who die. It is just the body-mind who is born and who dies. You, a soul, is eternal, limitless. You're not bound to just one body. You are everywhere. And as a soul, you can experience yourself directly. Not with the senses, not through the senses of body, mind, but directly. And the more you experience yourself, the more you realize who you really are, the higher your vibration, and the more you can detach yourself from this world of mind-body, where everything that we perceive is the projection of the mind. You are a soul. The two most influential human beings in the history of humankind, Jesus and an Indian prince who later became a Buddha, enlightened being, are two most known examples of people who have realized their own nature, who have recognized that they are souls, that they are eternal, that they are limitless. They realized their own nature to such an extent that they became totally detached from the body. And once their bodies die, they did not have to come back into these cycles of birth and death and birth and death and birth and death. They could stay totally detached because they became totally aware of themselves as souls, as immortal, as eternal, as limitless. And everything else is the projection of the body-mind. At every point in human nature, in human history, at every point in life of human race, there were people who recognized their true nature, who realized their true nature, who realized themselves and recognized themselves as souls. And people like that live today and live at any time in human history. But there are not enough of these people. There isn't enough of these people. There needs to be more. There needs to be more of the people who realize their true nature. So that the humankind, this physical reality, that is projection of the mind that we supposedly live in, can become better, can become more right, more going in the right direction, less destructive. So let's start with just recognizing that we are all souls. You are a soul. Define your nature as a soul. Define yourself as a soul. Start there. Go inside yourself. Sit in peace. Say to yourself, I'm a soul. I'm a soul. I'm a soul. I'm eternal. I'm limitless. We are all Jesus. We are all Buddha. We are all whoever, any self-recognized soul in the history of humankind. And the more we become aware of who we are, the higher our vibration. And the more detached we become of the illusions of the mind, of the projections of the body-mind. That's what they are. They are illusions. They are projections. There's nothing we can do about them, but we can understand what they are. And we can understand that what really is in here, a soul, an observer, a soul. And slowly, more we go inwards inside ourselves, more we can actually recognize the true nature of the soul. So start by sitting in silence, spending some time with yourself, saying to yourself loudly or just whispering or just in your mind, I am a soul, I am a soul, I am a soul, I'm eternal, I'm Jesus, I'm Buddha, I'm a soul, I'm limitless. That's where it all starts. Start doing it every day, maybe just a minute a day, 2 minutes a day, and then go on and on and on and progress in sort of recognizing yourself more and more as a soul, living more and more in your true nature as a soul, where everything is just calm, at peace, bliss. Everything is just perfect, exactly the way it is, exactly the way it needs to be. This is from me for today. I leave some programs as usual so you can support my channel by buying them. And I also leave a lot of names under my video of people who have beautiful YouTube channels, many of them self-recognized souls. Awesome videos that can guide you towards yourself, towards your true nature. You are a soul. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.